What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Happy 4th of July. I hope you guys are spending it with your family and your loved ones. But today I'm going to bring you guys a quick video on my OnePlus 5. It is going to be a benchmark tests. So I'm going to be running a couple of benchmark tests. I'm not going to be talking that much. I'll just tell you which tests I'm doing. As you guys can see, I'm doing the Geekbench test. And it's Geekbench 4. So I'll just let you guys see what the scores are at. I'm gonna fast forward through it so you guys don't have to wait, because some of these were kind of long. So I'll see you guys after the test is done. Alright guys, I'm back now. As you can see, the score is 1966 for the single core and then 6740 for the multi-core. I believe that this is probably one of the highest for Android, other than the Samsung Galaxy S8. And then probably the one that beats this phone is the iPhone 7 Plus, because that has a super high single core score. And most Android phones are lacking on the single core score. That's where they suffer the most, but on their multi-core score they do pretty good. So the next test that we're going to be doing now is 3D Mark. I'm going to be running I think it's called the Slingshot Extreme test, and I'll update you guys on once it's done. Alright guys, the Slingshot Extreme test is now over, and the final score is 3,479, which is a pretty high score. It's almost around the Galaxy S8 and probably around the same as the iPhone 7 Plus. As you can see, that's the cores and everything. And for some reason it didn't show me the data comparing the other devices, but it's still pretty high. And as you guys could tell by the fast forwarded video, it was pretty quick also. So now the next test that we're going to be running is the GFX OpenGL test, and that's just going to be testing like the web scrolling, the image processing, and the video also. So I'll get that started now, and I'll update you guys what the score is. Alright guys, as you can tell, this test is now over. The scores for the tessellation test is 60 FPS at 1790 frames. 1080p tessellation off-screen test is 79 FPS with 4746 frames. The ALOU2 is 1792 frames at 60 FPS. And the scores that it did the worst are driver overhead 2 and 1080p driver overhead 2 off-screen, I believe, because they got below 60 FPS, and all the other ones they were able to get higher than 60 FPS. And this test has been going on for around 10-15 minutes now, and I have lost 6% in battery life. I started this test at 100%, and I just wanted to show you guys how much drain it would be. But this is under very heavy usage, so this is probably not real world usage, so you're probably gonna see the same results if you were to do these benchmark tests, which really strain the battery and the CPU, causing it to heat up and then lose more battery quicker. So the next test that I'm going to be doing is the Antutu 3D benchmark, and as you can see, I'll update you guys once the test is over to show you guys the results. Alright guys, as you can tell, this test is over. The score is 170,546, which is a pretty high score. I believe it is up there with the iPhone 7 Plus, which has the highest score. As you can see, for the 3D it was 71,522. For the UX it's 49,985, and for the CPU it is 38,957. And the next test that we're going to be performing is the PCMark test for Android. And this test is going to be for performance and battery life. So let's get that started, and I'll update you guys once it's over. Alright guys, as you can tell, the test is over, and the score for the test was 6,726. And these are all the scores. For the web browsing, it got 6,231. Video editing, and you can pause the video if you guys want to see more and read each of those. So the last and final test I'm going to be doing is the speedtest.net test to see how the ping and then download and the upload speeds are. The router is right under me, so it's like on the I'm on the second floor. The router is right under me on the first floor. So as the ping, I got 10, and the download speed is 41. And then as for the upload speed, I believe that it's gonna be like around 6 or 7. And I think I have 100 megabytes down. So this is what you're expecting. I think it's because I'm through one floor above. I would have to get a Wi-Fi range extender to make it the full 80 or 90 I can get. So as you guys can see, I have lost 10%. In all these tests, it took around, to complete all of these tests, it was around 30 minutes or so. So that's with really high, heavy, intensive usage. I lost 10% in 30 minutes, which is not that bad. Brightness was around 25%, I believe. So that does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment what you guys want to see with my OnePlus 5. Later on this week, I'm going to be having a camera test, and I'll see you guys in the next one.